What if the most valuable thing you could ever inherit wasn't money or a house, but just a simple, timeless set of instructions on how to actually live? Well, today, we're diving into this really powerful piece of fatherly advice that's been passed down for centuries, and it offers nothing less than a blueprint for a meaningful life. Right out of the gate, this instruction starts with an incredibly direct plea. And notice the language here. This isn't some gentle suggestion. It's a command, and it's framed as a literal matter of life and death. The core message is crystal clear from the very beginning. What you choose to hold on to in your heart, that's what will determine your very existence. All right, so here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll look at this advice as a timeless gift. Then, we'll get into the supreme prize it tells us to go after, wisdom. After that, we'll see the choice it lays out for us in a tale of two paths, learn some really practical tools for guarding our inner world, and finally, we'll think about what this all means for our own direction in life. So let's start by digging into where this advice even comes from. Because this isn't just a list of abstract rules, it's something personal. It's an inheritance. The source gives us some really crucial context here. The father literally says, "When I was a son to my father, he taught me." This sets up this powerful chain of wisdom. It's a proven, time-tested guide, and it's not passed down from some distant authority, but with the tenderness and, the urgency of a parent who's already been down this road. Okay, so what's this inheritance all about? What's the point? Well, the central theme, the ultimate goal, is what the text calls the supreme prize, wisdom. When the source says wisdom is supreme, so acquire wisdom, it's not just talking about being smart or having a lot of knowledge. Wisdom here is almost like a person. It's an active, protective force. It's something you have to pursue with everything you've got, prizing it above anything else, because it's presented as the absolute key to a good and flourishing life. And why is wisdom so supreme? Well, just look at these rewards. Wisdom isn't passive. It actively works for you. The text promises that if you love her, she will preserve you, guard you. It's like having a personal bodyguard. If you embrace her, she will exalt you, honor you, and ultimately, she'll give you a crown of beauty. It's your ultimate protector and your biggest advocate. So, chasing after wisdom naturally leads you to this central conflict in the text, a fundamental choice that every single one of us has to make. It really is a tale of two paths. The instruction here is just so blunt. There's no middle ground, no gray area. The warning is actually repeated for emphasis. Don't even take one step onto the wrong path. Avoid it, turn from it, pass on by. The danger is presented as being so great that even a casual stroll down that way is forbidden. And the contrast between these two paths couldn't be more stark. The path of the righteous is like the sunrise, getting brighter and clearer as you go. It's a journey of increasing clarity and stability. But on the other hand, the way of the wicked is like the darkest gloom. They're so lost in the dark, fueled by wickedness and violence, that they stumble and don't even know why. The imagery is it's unforgettable. So if the choice is really this clear and the stakes are that high, how do you actually stay on the right path? Well, that brings us to the really practical part of the text, the toolkit for how to guard your inner world. The text gives us this foundational principle. Guard your heart with all diligence, for from it flows springs of life. What does that really mean? It means your external reality, your actions, your words, your entire direction in life, it's all a direct result of your internal state. So protecting your heart isn't just some sentimental idea. It's the most critical, most important job you have. And the source gives us 4 specific actionable guards. First, the foundation we just talked about, guard your heart. Second, guard your mouth by putting away deceptive or perverse speech. Third, guard your focus, your eyes, by looking straight ahead and not getting distracted. And fourth, guard your steps by making your paths straight and intentional. So you've got your heart, mouth, eyes, and feet. It's a holistic, full-body commitment to staying on course. So all of this leads to a final, personal challenge. It's about turning this ancient instruction into a question for us, right here, today. It's all about your life and your direction. After laying out the stakes, the paths, and all the practical advice, the wisdom of this text turns its focus directly on you. This isn't just an old story, it's a mirror. So if you look at your own daily choices, your habits, your focus, which path are you on? Right now, where are your feet actually pointed? And this brings us right back to the most powerful takeaway, the central command that holds all of this together. Whatever path you choose, whatever direction you take, it all starts right here. Guarding your inner world isn't just one part of the journey, it is the source of the entire journey. Because from it, as the text so beautifully puts it, flow the very springs of life.